Welcome to Over 30s Gaming. Come and have fun in the gaming verse with O3G. So we are back. Um, as you guys can see, we have Commander Hawk and of course the good old work release. And if I'm not mistaken, work release. Were you on work release today? Because I think I saw you on earlier today. Were you not?
I was grinding.
He was grinding. All right, as you guys can see, um, we have the official Join Us Saturday, October 11th at 1900 UTC for a special live showcase. All right, let's click on that. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. Save the date. 10 days, 17 hours, and 26 minutes from now, CitizenCon Direct will start. Let's get the goodies. All right. So, as you guys know, I've already purchased this. 13 new gear items, armor set number one, armor set number two. Obviously, this is armor set number one. We already know that. Or this is the new flight suit with helmet, which I think this is the new flight suit with helmet. We can see all the other gearboxes back behind here. We can see we got some kind of new suit back here. I think that's the new alien kind of suit coming out, and then we got this like kind of mohawk suit right here, and then of course we have our military commander's wear that will be right here. This will be Hawk's new outfit. As you know, he is the fleet commander. We get new jacket, new FPS weapon 1, FPS weapon 2, FPS weapon 3. That's these boxes probably down here. These are those first person shooter weapons. A challenge coin, a trophy, and then, of course, 3 different decors. So, as we can see, we are getting at least 3 armor sets, 1, 2, and then flight suit with helmet, and then of course the undersuit. I think the flight suit with helmet will of course be in atmosphere. As you guys can see, nothing really going over the mouth. So I do not think you will be able to use that in space without fucking suffocating to death. Excuse my language. Um, but yeah, so let's see what else. Watch parties. If you guys know, they do have watch parties going on. I know for a fact they have one in Washington, D.C., Scottsdale, Arizona, San Jose, California, Salt Lake City, Austin, Texas for North America. Europe, you have Switzerland, Lanca- Lancaster, UK, Lyon, Spain, and Paris, France. Um, I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe I will take some time and maybe go to the one in Arlington. I've actually talked to my wife. That might be something we actually end up doing. So I'm waiting to see if we can coordinate it somehow for us to go to the Bar Citizen going on there and do the watch party. Um, but yeah, we'll have to see. It's a little bit of a drive, but it's still drivable. All right, video contest. Be part of the show, ready to flex the in-game filmmaking chops inspired by the Harris entries from our in-game commercial contest back in 2951. We're opening hangar doors once again for community-made Mechanima style videos to showcase during CitizenCon Direct. So we will have to see more about that. We already watched the Digio goodies and then the home. So that is currently what they have here. I would suggest, if I were you, go ahead and spend the $35. Get the CitizenCon Direct 1955 digital goodies pack. Um, it will not be offered again. It is a warbound item, and normally these warbound and limited time items are a one time come, one time served type deal. So if you don't have it and you don't get it, you will miss it. And the only way you will probably be able to purchase it is from Starhanger in the future for a ungodly amount. I have seen other limited time Warbound items in the shop, like, let's actually go there so I can show you guys. Like this one right here, this Elysium set. I have seen sets like that for $25, 4 months in the future, be selling at 150 bucks on Starship Hanger or even on eBay and stuff like that, because you can now not get them. They are gone. Uh, Especially these Warbound Apollo with these new flight suits. If you want the Apollo or the Triage, now is your time to buy. Because these Warbound packs won't be offered again, from my knowledge. The Warbounds, unless if it's in, work. What was it called that we just did with the different ships? What was that contest?
The, which one? I'm sorry.
The contest where where the Polaris won.
Oh, the ship showdown.
Yeah. So when the ship showdown happens, there will be a part either in November or whatnot where whatever was in the, like, I think the last 6 ships will have a Warbound package, I think, where you will be able to purchase them. And of course, that I think will be the only time those Warbounds will be offered, unless if the ship is new to the store, is usually when the Warbounds, and then they usually don't come back. So when you normally see a Warbound thing, that is normally your time to pounce if you want that kind of pack in the future. Of course, now 1.0, will it really matter? Maybe not so much, because you can actually then build your own ship. You can fight for your own ship and then keep it, become a citizen, get one of those LTI tickets, and then every so often you can transfer your LTI ticket to a new ship. However, before that happens, you can currently get a ship with LTI and just have it forever and never have to worry about it. However, everyone knows if you purchase a ship inside of the pledge store, no matter what, you will have that ship forever. LTI doesn't matter on that. LTI matters when we're talking about components that you get in the future and being replaced. And then, the warranty will be about stuff that you place inside your ship, like the Phoenix, and you happen to be one of, God's favorite children, like Ohaku, and you happen to have the Midnight Sonata piano, and you place that in your Constellation Phoenix. I mean, it will always be replaced at that point. But none of us are that lucky, like Fleet Commander Ohaku. So throw that guy under the bus. I love him. But yeah, so keep that in mind going forward. All right. So now that we did that, go ahead and launch the game. See what kind of trouble we can get in the next, half an hour or so. Tonight's going to be a short night. I had family come over to the house, and that's why I didn't stream last night. And so currently have family here, so yeah, I had to cut it a little short. Today was my daughter's 15th birthday, so I had to spend some time with her. But now she's got her little girlfriends over at the house, so they'll be going to school tomorrow. And then of course I got to go to work. Gross. Oh. Yeah, we are a pretty full server. Logical transport. Oh, also too, in the comments, you guys saw the new intro little video that I did today. Um, Give me a comment. Tell me what you guys think about it. I hope you guys like it. That is, I'm gonna start trying to do a little bit more channel changing. and adding stuff to the channel, trying to spruce it up because we have hit. Let me actually look it up real quick because earlier today when I checked it, I was hot dogging it today because I was so happy. We have hit 373 subscribers. Hell yes. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Um, Especially lately. I greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to the last couple subscribers. We had Recook0769, Hotline 9090, and of course the new member to O3G, Elite Tony, uh, Tyranny Reigns, IMSO, and Already is live. Thank you for subscribing to O3G. I appreciate it. We will actually start doing that in the future if you do it. I got to work on how to do some of the stuff inside YouTube. I am not a wizard, but you know that's what YouTube's there. You know, you try to find videos, and I'm trying to get smart. Um, I am now a proud member to Gemini, and as you guys see, the intro little screenshot looks different. You got the outfit and the guy holding it at the low ready, and yeah, I am figuring out how to do some of these photo manipulations. Let's just hope Robert Space Industries doesn't come after me for changing their their photos. So yeah, that is you won't find that photo elsewhere. Um, but yeah, so I will start trying to get some of that stuff done and see where we can go from there. Oh, and if you're interested in the future too, I will be posting QR codes so you guys can give your QR codes to your friends, you know, and be like, "Hey, look, scan this. Come watch O3G, you know? See what it's like. See the good times. Hang out with us." If you're interested also in joining the Discord, I will have start a app kind of like an application process for that because a lot more people are becoming interested, and of course, you know, got to kind of start doing a little bit of vetting. um, but yeah, we are always welcome to have new people. As you guys saw, we had UK Tony or Elite Tony join the org, and you know, you want to join the org, you join the org. A matter of fact, I make a promise to you today. You join the org, start working out with us. You join the org, you will, as long as you know you're good people and you don't start like doxing our freaking Discord. You will be in our Discord because you know orgs got to hang out with orgs, and then of course you know use my refer a friend code. Will also get you Discord access as well. But yeah, so let's get into it. What is going on work release? Oh, by the way, he got his reclaimer.
Yeah, just taking the reclaimer out again.
All right, so I'm actually I want to go see where they added this new stuff. I haven't been there in a hot minute. Oh well, I don't even have to actually go there. Hold on, let me see here. I can just go to contracts, Wicklow. Did they already add it to Wicklow?
No, it's coming in October.
Oh, coming in October. Okay. Spirit Cargo mod. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to get some of these. We should start trying to farm for one of the Polarises from Wicklow.
Yeah. Because I think the Polaris is going away. It'll come back, but it's going away.
Yeah. Snow Snipe. Fun.
Hey, Reg.
Yo, what up?
I just have my mic muted because my headset mic isn't on. It's my coming from my computer,
Yeah.
so I just have it muted just because it's probably you can probably hear the sound around me.
I can't hear shit around you, brother.
Um, should start bringing in your favors to Wicklow. Takes a while to bring them all in because it brings you to a different spot every time.
What do you mean bringing in your favors? I haven't really done the Wicklow stuff yet. I opened it, but I haven't actually accomplished it yet. Yeah. Alright, give me a couple of minutes. I will be back. But yeah, I'll look that up. I'll be AFK for a minute, but I will look that up, and I'll see you guys right when I get back.
What's up, Cloud?
What up? Why is everybody so quiet?
Think everybody's just doing their own thing.
I'm trying to figure out how I made an oopsie. I'm trying to figure out how to get my frickin' O3G thing back. I don't know what the hell I did to swap that stupid thing.
I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
I think you just click on your name, and then you have the badges or whatever.
Well, it just tells me to go to server. I was like, I don't want to go to that server. It's not what I wanted. Go away.
I have no idea.
I don't either. I feel sad because I lost my thingy.
You'll get it back.
Oh, we got a full crew now.
Reggie.
Yo, what up? Got the mobile, the Claudius.
I got a question for you.
Oh yeah, what's up, bro?
How do I get my O3G thingy back next to my name?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there.
He's like, yeah. That shit was funny. He's like, yeah.
I want my
Good,
O3G.
good question.
I want my O3G thing back.
Uh,
I think you gotta go to server boost.
yeah, server boost maybe or something. I mean, you should just be able to get it due to the fact of we have it opened up because we boosted the server so much.
Yeah, but it didn't give me an option for it.
That's definitely a cloud question. I mean,
Nope.
I asked him. He had no idea.
Go to the top where it says server boost on the channel.
you know what? ChatGTP could probably tell you.
Yeah, I see it. So, do you see server boost at the top
Oh,
next
wait.
to events?
Yeah, don't click on that. I found it.
Yeah.
It says server tag.
There you go.
There it is. I found it.
Yeah, there's that
Claudius.
O3G.
Thanks, Claudius.
See, I
Reg
told.
wasn't very helpful.
Fuck you. I was. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have asked Cloud.
He's like, yeah.
I did ask Cloud literally right before you came back on.
Well, see, I gave Cloud the confidence he needed to be able to tell you what he thought.
Yeah.
No, what happened was you were completely useless, so then I had no choice but to use my brain power.
Oh, that's what it was. Well, I'm glad we had this discussion.
Trying to figure it out.
Bro, I have no idea what to try to do tonight. I said chat. We already went over the stuff that's going to happen. I mean, what do you guys think they're going to reveal on October 11th? Or what do you think is going to be added to the shop? Or 10th?
Paladin.
I don't know.
The Paladin?
Yeah. Everybody's saying the
ship.
Paladin is going to come out for the event, and
The
then the
Stinger.
Perseus is coming out for IE.
The what is?
Sounds about right. The Perseus.
The Perseus, yeah.
The Perseus for IE, and then the Paladin for the event.
I think the surprise will be they finally release the Galaxy. We can only hope.
Alright, so as you guys see in chat, they think it's the Paladin right here. Oh man, that has some really big guns on the bottom of it. Oh, and on the top. Holy shit.
Yeah, the Paladin's a freaking powerhouse.
let's take a better look at these photos.
Yeah, I just hope they come out with a lot of good shit for
Lot of
IAE because
fucking
I might
missiles.
upgrade my
That's some big guns
Polaris
right
to something else.
there. 4 and then 4 at top. And you can tell that's either a remote turret or whatever because there's no glass there.
So, can somebody tell me how the fuck the Asgard is worth more money than a Kami?
I have no idea.
That makes no sense. I was looking into
Well,
it.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah,
look
I
at
get it. It's a
look at
drop. It's a drop ship.
yeah, but look at the
and a cargo.
fighters. Look at the fighters. Why are the fighters so much more expensive than what you would find a regular ship? Like that doesn't. I mean, unless if you're talking the military grade components or what makes the cost exponentially more expensive.
Military components.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, see, the
I'm
M2
just-
I can understand being more expensive because it does come with military components stock.
Well, the M2 also has 20,000 more armor than the C2. I mean, if you want to talk about a ratio, we're talking 20k more armor in the ship's main hull. That's you can't even compare a C2 to an M2 in reality.
No. Yeah, because I bought an M2 in game here, and yeah, straight off the showroom floor, and that thing came with all freaking military components. And everybody's over there grinding executive hangars trying to find military components.
Quad size 5 turret. Oh my gosh, yeah, that thing's gonna fucking rip. The
Yeah,
Paladin definitely a gunship.
Yes.
That thing's gonna rip. Quad size 5 turret.
I'm gonna go do some bounty.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna finish the RSI line as far as this year by releasing both.
You know, it's
Yeah,
funny.
why are they releasing so many RSIs?
You know, it's funny how
by
this
releasing
shows.
the Paladin, not the Paladin, the
Asgard. The Perseus.
Perseus. Thank you. By releasing the Perseus and the Galaxy at IAE.
Yeah, I'm a little. I mean,
wonder
I
if
like
that's
the
the
RSI
price.
line, but
I
it
wonder if
makes
that
me
was the
question
price, yeah.
why are they just focusing on one line at a time, just getting them all out?
No, they can't be focusing at one line at a time because look, Kruger Industries just came out with the Wolf, and then they went
Yeah,
from the
but I
Wolf
mean that's
to
such a
RSI.
tiny ship. Is what I'm talking about. Is like I'm talking about like the medium to large ships. Like a lot of it is RSI.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't initially the intent, but that's just how it ended up being this year.
Yeah, I mean there's just nothing but RSI coming out. Zeus,
Oh, roadmap.
all of that.
Oh, yep. All except one. Well, technically two.
Yeah. What is the Paladin?
Paladin is
Yeah,
Aegis.
Aegis, yeah.
Aegis.
Yep.
Trying to find the roadmap. I can't remember where it's at.
I
It's
mean,
gonna be,
Because they just updated the roadmap, and I want to see.
uh,
Oh, I found it. Explorer roadmap. All right. So let's see, because they just updated this supposedly yesterday or the day before. Squadron 42, they're still doing 49 deliverables, 2 deliverables on that. So we know for a fact that Squadron 42 won't be out until after February. Let's-
Squadron 42 is not going to come out until the end of next year. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I guarantee it because it is literally the dumbest financial decision for any game developer to ever release a game that close to GTA.
AAA.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
GTA is the
here.
only game that any game developer is afraid of releasing their own game around because it's the most popular game of all time.
Yeah, but not everybody plays.
So
AAA.
base building will have some kind of reveal at IAE because that is only set until the beginning of November. So we
I
won't.
believe they're gonna have crafting coming before they have base building.
All right, let's just go down to crafting because crafting was set
I'm
to
pretty
be
certain.
done mid-October.
I'm betting they're gonna have crafting out after they have engineering out.
Crafting, nope, crafting got updated to mid-December. They increased the timeline to mid-December. Command module has been increased all the way to February 2026. Let's see here. What else?
Engineering is supposed to come out.
Engineering
Let's
first. I'm
Yeah,
betting it's gonna be
engineering is coming
crafting
out.
before base
engineering near
Oh,
the
wait.
end of October. So maybe
Yeah.
IEE will be engineering.
I could have sworn I heard them say engineering that's coming out at the end of October.
Radar was
It's not
pushed.
going to be the full engineering. It's
Yeah.
going to be like part 1, and then there's going to be a part 2 to it.
Yeah, radar and scanning was pushed to mid-December. Inventory rework definitely will be IAE. They have that set for end of October. So they actually decreased the time on the
Wait, when did
rework.
you say the inventory?
The inventory rework, they have it until the end of October. They decreased it from the beginning of November down to the end of October.
It's not coming in October. I guarantee they're going to move that away.
No, it will be in November, but what I'm saying is the deliverable time was supposed to be in mid-November. They decreased it from mid-November down to the end of October.
If they release the inventory this year, I'd be shocked. Because they literally said in the video that they weren't going to be finished porting it until after December.
Well, I mean, they decreased the time
see
for it. Maybe they decided to throw more people on it.
I mean, it's pretty much ready for Squadron 42, but they have to make it work for,
Yeah,
Star
PTU.
Citizen.
Yeah, the PTU.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Transport refractor. I don't know what the hell that is. Refractor
I just
of
hope
existing
Vulcan.
Oh, it's the transit system.
Vulcan. Tell me when Vulcan's coming.
Alright, I'm almost down to the V's.
You have 1 minute and 20 seconds left on your 45-minute timer on kitchen. Alexa, cancel timer. 45
They actually don't have Vulcan listed here.
It's coming. It's got to come in December. That's one of the more important things for me. I'm hoping Vulcan lives up to the hype and improves the performance across the board.
Yeah, they don't have the Vulcan on here.
Fuck.
Well,
it would probably be under something else, like destruction or something. Who knows? But they're also trying to remodel and port over everything into their new system too, trying to get rid of this old system that they're currently using.
I mean, the fact that they admitted that
filled with bugs.
Yeah, the fact that they admitted that even the audio is affecting the game, kind of bad.
Yeah, so they're redesigning and improving on a new system, so they can get rid of this old system, and they're trying to basically convert everything to that new system, so everything is talking to each other way more efficiently than it is right now. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'd give that another couple of years, maybe. It's basically a redesigned engine. That's all it is. And with Vulcan being there, yeah, I don't see it for another year or two. Especially when they're still over there trying to remodel half these old ships to current standards.
So let's see here. Currently, how they set for release in October 4.3.2. AI FPS auto turrets is a major feature that could be released. And then, of course, 4.4 IAE November. The Nyx system, highly speculative, the Perseus, and they actually have the Anvil Paladin on IAE.
That sounds about right.
And this is coming from scfocus.org.
I'm wondering if they're gonna frickin' be putting up as a surprise ship the frickin' Galaxy though. But maybe not. Maybe they'll wait till next year.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see what those, what they say, the extra two, what was it, 2 or 3 ships, surprise ships,
Yeah, that's what I'm curious too. Is that
unannounced.
well, and they showed the one ship where everyone's expecting it to be. Let's see here. All right, so here's they have upcoming. The Pioneer. What they have listed is the Paladin, Pioneer, Liberator, Perseus, Ironclad, and Argo CSV-FM.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, I don't know what it is either. Doesn't mean I won't look it up. Let's say her.
Ironclad, I don't see coming out.
I don't see the Ironclad coming out either. I think that's beyond speculative.
Because they gotta do so much work just to try and get that stupid cockpit module to work.
Yeah.
They haven't even gotten it to work on the cat.
Well, I mean, unless if they pull it out, pull it out without it working like they did with the cat.
I think they want to release it with all modules working.
The Argo CSV. I have no idea what that is. It's not even listed on the. Let's see here. Unavailable for purchase. It's not even listed on the store. So I have.
That'll be a war bond release.
Yeah, it will definitely be a war bond. Well, I think all those will have a war bond release. Also, chat, if you don't know this, in the future, you see that first war bond, you need to get it within 24 hours to get that LTI. It seems like they're only offering LTI within the first 24 hours of release on war bond right now. Will that be a thing
Except for the
continuing in the future? I don't know, but that's what they did with the Apollo.
Yep.
Yeah, the Wolf wasn't
The
like
Wolf-
that.
The wolf sat there for a month for LTI.
So what I honestly think about that is the Wolf probably didn't get the purchasing. Yeah, the purchasing power that they were expecting. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think many people bought the Wolf what they were expecting.
They didn't meet expectation.
Yeah, and the Apollo and everything was, medical gameplay. Especially if you guys don't know, medical beacons are now back in the game. Well, yeah, sorta. But that's something to keep in mind, and I think that's what honestly made it is, there was a lot more people looking for medical gameplay than there was for a small little fighter that it's weird because yes, it has bespoke weapons and the level 2 missiles, but the Wolf still has so many other issues. It's almost like a glass cannon, unlike the what's it called? What was the other one that just came out? that was brand new that we weren't really tracking. That one's definitely a glass cannon, but it has tons of guns on it.
Meteor.
The Meteor, yeah. So,
That one came with LTI as well for
yep,
almost a month.
almost a month, yeah, for LTI with the
That
Meteor.
that one didn't have high sales either.
No, it did not.
That
Well-
was a fairly expensive ship for what it was.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it was like, I think the problem that they did with the Meteor was the fact that it was almost twice the price of the Mantis. Where the Meteor is like a different version of the Mantis. Like, why would you make it twice the price? That's kind
Because it
of...
has exuberant amount of firepower because it's got size 5s to the gills. But
Well-
the problem is the hull strength is garbage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. The hull strength was garbage on it. I mean, you know, you flicked with a rock and you blow up.
It's very fragile.
Yeah, you look at the Meteor and it's like, oh, poof, I'm dead.
The sad part is I bought one.
You bought one?
I did.
Oh yeah, but I mean the firepower behind it. Like if you got something
haven't
to
used it yet.
take the punch, if you got something to take the punch, like you got like someone focusing on the Carrack, and then you got a Meteor rolling in behind, and the Meteor can do a full volley before they have time to react, you're winning. You know what I mean? But you would just have to get that full reaction. You know, that full stripping first, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So, all right. But yeah, that's what I think is currently going on. I didn't really get into the game tonight. Sorry about that, chat. Logged in twice, didn't really get nothing accomplished, but I had family over and I was spending time with family. But at least we got to go over some of that stuff. I guess what I need to do is actually do a true, I guess, kind of comment on what we actually truly think as a group of everything that they... Well, actually, what do you guys think is actually going to be said during this CitizenCon? What do you guys think will actually be either the reveal that they're going to do for the November release, or do you guys think they're going to mostly wait for IAE?
Probably talk about the same stuff over and over again, and probably with a little bit better content than they had from the year before. But other than that, they'll wait till IAE for everything else for reveals.
Yeah, they're not. They said they weren't going to talk about. They said one topic they weren't going to talk about at all.
Which?
I don't remember.
Exactly. There we go. There we
I
go.
don't
You know.
We weren't going to talk about Squadron 42.
Squadron. Yep,
Yeah.
there we go. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
They said they're
Squadron.
taking
They weren't gonna
Squadron
talk about
42 off the
Squadron.
table.
They were not going to talk about it whatsoever, and they were not going to put a release video out
Yep.
or preview video out.
That's because they already have their planned trailer.
Yep.
That's gonna announce it. That pretty much confirms it from there.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why they wouldn't talk about it, is because they already have a planned announcement trailer.
Well, you know they have
That's
to.
gonna do it all.
They have to do the big reveal. You know.
Oh, I mean, it has to be, because it's not going to be us that they have to convince. They got to convince the normal population.
Yeah. Well, and it's like what we said the other day, the standing issues. It's like, you know, the standing issues with Hawk, Elite Tony, Grinch, with the whole being able to even get in the game at the moment, you know? It was like, you know,
Hey, what happened with Grinch?
remember where Grinch had the
Oh,
same
yeah,
thing
yeah.
Hawk did?
Yeah, but Grinch don't even want to play anymore.
Well, yeah, because he just got kind of the game kind of beat him up a little bit.
Yeah. That's my point.
Is Hawk finally on, or is he still having issues too?
Well, his Hawk's new computer doesn't arrive until Thursday. He got kind of jacked by the dumb ass at Best Buy. It's probably some kid that got the job, act like he knew what he was talking about with gaming computers, and didn't actually know what he was talking about.
Oh my goodness.
And
So
sold.
he got a computer that wasn't compatible.
Well, Hawk
He
went.
did. He just sold him a gaming rig that wasn't really built for gaming.
Yeah.
That's what I
Tried
meant.
to tell him.
Sold him a jalopy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
That poor kid.
And then, you know. And then his headset is on the fritz, so he hasn't really been able to use his headset. So he mutes his mic because otherwise it's just open voice through everything.
Yeah, I heard that voice changing and it's staticky.
Yep. And, you know, he doesn't want to punish us all, even though that we don't honestly think it's punishing.
I do.
Oh, you do? Oh, excuse me.
Yep. Fuck that guy, Hawk.
Fuck that guy
Claudius
up.
is
Yeah. Claudius
Fuck that
is...
fleet commander.
Yeah, Claudius is fragile ego.
Showing off all the time how many ships he's got. I
Yo.
got ships too.
Rage of punishment. Rage is the voice of punishment.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyone's got a punishing voice around here. It's definitely the Regimus.
It's almost like competition a little between me and Hawk, apparently.
Yep. But honestly, I hope what I'm actually hoping for is what they do, which I think would be an easy ask. But I mean, I don't know these developers myself. Would be that they show more into base building, and then at IAE, they actually have kind of a pre-release build for 4.4.
They probably will.
Because I think, yes, crafting is set to go through December. But I think you don't necessarily need crafting for base building to test out at least the parts of base building that need to be tested, like placements. Like, we could test base building without having to use crafting by being able to make sure that, you know, hey, we need to hit off to make sure that we can actually place this stuff in the verse, and collision conspecs don't actually, you know, make a game-breaking design. You know, because collision aspects of, as we first saw when we beta tested Once Human, and the collision effects of even just the foundations of buildings was retarded on how things worked from, you know, CBT1 all the way to CBT3. I think Cloud can verify with me on that one.
What? I
Whatever
wasn't paying
CBT
attention.
is.
The base building effects during closed beta test 1 through 3 and Once Human, and how they didn't actually really iron out. I would say they probably didn't even really iron out the base and collision aspects of Once Human until the second patch of release
Yeah.
with the foundations.
Then they
It's not
didn't really
really-
fine tune it all.
Yeah, and they didn't really
Doesn't really
fine tune
have
it
any-
until way of winter.
That
Yeah.
really doesn't have the deal with the mechanics of the crafting itself, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could release base building without crafting, is what I was kind of
Honestly,
hoping.
the
Well, you
only
have
thing,
to craft in order to build your base. That's the thing.
yeah,
So
that's part. Yeah,
they
they
wouldn't
go
have,
hand in hand.
Well, I do
I
know
mean,
they go
from
hand
how
in
how
hand,
they talk about it.
but I would be hoping that they could do a release to where we could actually just see the concept of base building and being able to do, like, even if they did an Evocati. Like, I would definitely go to Evocati just for that.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing I really care about for them to announce sitcom is what's coming up in the first quarter and the second quarter of the year. I can care less about the third and the fourth half. I can give a shit less. The first and second quarter of next year is all I care about.
Do you think they're going to do a hard wipe in 4.4?
no.
No, I think 4.5 is going to be the next hard wipe.
4.5. So you're
If
you're thinking
if they don't
mid
go to 5.0 first.
mid next
Yeah,
year.
it's like it's either 5.0 or 4.5. 4.5 is what I think. Wait, which one for December you said on the timeline?
December 4.4 for December.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't think it'll
thinking-
happen in December. I think it'll happen in January.
I think in reality, if we want to go with what I don't hope, what I actually think is going to happen, I got a feeling that up until 5.0, we will go through these smaller patches that work on bringing in the different kind of POIs and how those are going to work for future gameplay loops. And then once we hit 5.0, base building will be released along with engineering, and we will have a hard wipe on 5.0. But until then, I think we're going to have soft wipes from 4.3 all the way to 5.0.
Makes you wonder
Yeah.
how far they're gonna go. All the way up to 9.9.
Well, 10
I don't
As-
think so.
Well, 10, as they said, was supposed to be 1.0. Because basically you're supposed to go from where we're currently at up to the 1.0 release. Because it on the site, I guess, on their current adjustment on where I guess they want to be at for the 1.0 release, they consider the game, I think it was on, at least on that one site that I was looking at, like it's 69% complete for the persistent universe.
As far as two systems.
Well,
They still,
so
they
I
still got
mean,
another 120 systems to go.
well, they already said they are not coming out with those full amount of systems. They said that 120 systems has dropped because of the fact their idea of the systems has changed. So during last year's CitizenCon, they said they have dropped the number of systems from 120 down to a 1.0 release of I want to say it's 5. And then the other systems will of course be added, but the reason why they're saying that is because when their original concept of 120 systems, it was 120 systems with maybe one or two landable planets and not with POIs, where now they've gone to the concept of every planet landable with POIs. So what I think is the overall concept, how it has changed, is we've gone from 120 systems probably maybe to 120 planets is what I would think they would try to just do justifiable cause for.
Well, that's definitely not anywhere near what they had promised.
Well, yeah, but I mean the whole aspect though of the planets. So I compare it to Elite Dangerous, right? Elite Dangerous, yes, it's a 1-to-1 version of the galaxy, right? However,
Yep.
you go to Sol, you can't land on 75% of the planets in Sol, which is, you know, our home solar system. You can't land on Earth. You can land on the moon, but you can't land on Earth. Um, I can't remember if you can land on Mars or not. You can land on a couple planets of Saturn and Jupiter, but you can't land on them or fly into them. Where, you know, even on a gas giant like Crusader, you still have somewhere to land. And then of course the POI. So I mean, the overall concept of what they're trying to accomplish is there. Will they have 120 systems in the future? I mean, maybe. But I mean, if they get a good AI engine behind it, I honestly think they could, and then do have the AI doing all the work.
Yeah, we were having this conversation with Burks earlier.
Oh, really?
We had that. There was a This conversation was brought up because people are asking his thoughts on what would be brought up as well for this next sitcon, and the planetary systems came up, and they were suggesting, because they're using the Amazon server network for their persistent universe, the PU, and they're saying like, hey, maybe they should transfer over to a NVIDIA system, you know, the NVIDIA data center system for their PU, because it's so much more efficient, it's better, and it's more powerful than the Amazon. They're like, oh, they're probably so committed they'll probably never leave. But if they did, and not to mention, I brought up the fact that these new quantum computers that are coming up, I know they're for a fact they're gonna implement these in data centers in some degree. once they fully get implemented, which will probably be a couple years down the road yet. But if they were to get into the quantum computing, where it actually has amazing graphics control and systems efficiency for gaming, that'd be a game changer right there.
All right.
And you want to talk about multiple systems being added, AI generated and all with POIs. Oh, that'd be nothing.
Yeah, so 1.0 release, I actually just pulled it up from the actual Star Citizen tools. What they plan on having release is Stanton, Terra, Castra, Nyx, and Pyro. Of course, you know, Stanton has the 4 planets. Terra will have 4 planets. Castra will have 2. Nyx will have 3. And then, of course, Pyro has 6. So those are the 5 systems for release in 1.0, with possibly, you know, later systems maybe to be added in the future.
Which is funny because some of the systems they aren't adding is where some of these ship manufacturers are.
Yeah. Well, and it's like right here they have it where Stanton, you'll be able to go from Stanton to Pyro and Terra, and then from Pyro you will be able to go to Nyx and Castra. Terra will only be able to go to Stanton and Pyro. Castra will only be able to go to Nyx and Pyro. It's looking like Pyro will be the main thoroughfare system, where you have to go through Pyro to get to some of these. And of course, Nyx and Pyro will be lawless, where Castra, Terra, and Stanton will not be lawed. Is what it seems to be the building blocks.
All 2 years of early.
It's a bummer they're not adding Soul.
2 damn years.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, 1.0 is at minimum 2 years out. But I mean, that all depends on how the tech comes in AI, with the way AI is taking off right now. I mean, within 6 months, this AI could change the whole entire thing.
I know that I know they were already talking about it, implementing AI into their architecture, and with their new game engine that they've been recreating.
Yep.
I don't doubt
You
AI
have 9
will be
minutes
able
left on
to
your 15-minute
generate
timer.
all the planets. Well, I don't see it as a problem, but the biggest challenge would be getting the additional servers to be compatible with them, and getting the additional servers in general to actually run the systems. And then you got to server mesh every single system into one.
Yeah. For the full persistent universe.
Yep. Which, that's a project undertaking right there.
Oh, I
The
can't wait.
most positive thing is they already got the server meshing working. Hey, look at that! I got a freaking jet in my hangar.
Yep. I think, and of course, a lot of this information actually was just updated 2 weeks ago. Was the last time they modified this page on Citizen Tools. So, but I definitely have to say that I think we got a lot to look forward to, and I can't wait for the 2-hour watch. And maybe we'll definitely be streaming on the 2-hour watch, and especially if me and my wife end up going to the watch party.
Heck yeah, we just lost our other 2 streamers or watchers.
Oh. Oh.
Work.
Yep. Well, I'm getting ready to go. It's 10:51. I got to be up early in the morning for PT. But yeah, we will have to see what it is. I appreciate everyone, at least who came and watched this short, interesting night. I will definitely be clipping this live and definitely cutting it down to maybe just the discussion on what we think is going to happen in CitizenCon. And other than that, I hope everyone has a great night. And don't forget, keep gaming gamers and have fun.
Laters.